This audio was brought to you by listeners like you. Learn more after the audio.
Hi, love. How was your trip? Good. How long has it been since you've been able to visit your family? I bet they were real happy to see you. Wow. That long? Are you sure you're all right with being this far away from them? We're way, way closer than we used to be, but it's still a 3-day round trip. I'd hate to think you weren't getting to see as much of them as you want to. No, I get that. It's good to have a bit of space sometimes, to be able to live your own life. Was that part of the reason why you moved so far in the first place? Yeah, kinda the same for me. A young orc needs to go out and forge their own destiny eventually. I guess humans are the same, huh? Hmm? Oh, me? You're gonna have to sit down for this. No, no, I did not knock somebody out again. Well, I mean, that's not the news I was talking about. I have an actual permanent job already. I know, I wasn't expecting it either. I thought I'd be stuck doing bodyguard gigs for merchants for at least a year before somebody would take me in. And get this, they're not even hiring me to scare people off. Or not just to scare people off. I got hired by a blacksmith. He does want me to guard the shop, but I'm gonna haul materials too. And best of all, he said he'd teach me a bit of blacksmithing. Depending on how well I do, I could get to be an assistant instead. Oh no! I didn't think I'd ever be anything other than hired muscle. It's not that I dislike it, but I just didn't think anyone would think more of me than that. Other than you, I mean. You've always been able to see me better. I've been really surprised by the people out here. I thought I knew what humans were like after meeting the ones in our last home. Crafty, greedy, and clannish. Not all that different from orcs. I guess that was a mistake, thinking I could know how thousands of people live their lives after seeing a few dozen all in one little place. After I met you, I found out that humans could be different. Until we moved, you were the only human like you. Soft, kind, sensitive. So then I assumed that all the humans in the nicer parts of the world were like you. But you know, now that I've been living out here, I figured out that you're special. There isn't anyone, human or anything else, that's quite like you. No, I mean it. Like, well, you were a bit wary of me when we first met, but you listened to me. You thought about what I was saying. People here, well, they assume that I'm not smart enough to know better than them. No, it's not a big deal. It's just stuff like if somebody asks for me for directions, but it doesn't sound right to them. They say I must be confused even if I tell them I live just down the street from the place they were asking about. Oh, trust me, it's nothing compared to how folks were in the last town. You saw it for yourself. People all listened, but only because they were trying to size you up, decide if you were an easy target. Hopefully, someday folks around here will understand me better. Until then, I'd rather be underestimated than be constantly on guard. But hey, I was trying to talk about you. You're not like these people. You always paid attention. And you know what else? You're a lot braver. Not like the knuckleheads in the last town. They were just stupid, 'cause they didn't know to be scared of things. Folks here are scared of plenty of things, but they just avoid them. You, though, you do what has to be done, even when you're scared. You put on a brave face for a long time because you didn't want me to worry, and that's really something. And that's actually the best thing about you, and the thing that makes you stand out the most. You just care so much. Everyone else here more or less minds their own business. You do get people who are generous, or kind, or understanding, like that blacksmith, but only to a point. But you care like nobody else. You put other people's needs first. Huh? No, that's not all of it. There's lots of other things I like, like the face you make when you're eating something you really like. No, it's so cute. You get so into it, like you're focusing everything you have on the plate in front of you. Or how about your eyes? They're just so... I never really understood how ours could be deep until I saw yours. I don't know how to describe what it means, but just, yeah. There's a million things about you, and I love all of them. Makes me realize just how lucky I am to have run into you. I mean, who would ever expect an orc like me to end up with a human like you? You're just... you're kinda out of my league if we're being honest. Smart, kind, cultured, all that. And here I am, barely able to read, no table manners, and I don't even know any trade skills. Though that's about to change, finally. Oh, thanks. I'm glad that somebody thinks highly of me. Means a lot that you always have such nice things to say about me. You really changed my whole life, you know. I thought that I'd be high on muscle in that backwater town for the rest of my life. And really, I didn't think I wanted anything more than that. Life was fine. But I realized just how much more there was when we met. You made me want to be better and do more. Suddenly, working to earn money for my next drink wasn't enough. I started thinking about the future, about what I needed to do so that I could be good enough for you. No, but really, I want to be my very best for you. You just make me so happy. So I need to make sure that I make you just as happy. It's only fair, right? Orcs always pay off their debts. Now that you're back, I'm going to start earning more money. I was thinking we should splurge on a really nice romantic dinner. The sort of thing we wouldn't have been able to do before. Any thoughts? No, really. Best thing I was ever able to do for you before was that picnic, which was nice, but mostly because you were there. You deserve something that's really, actually fancy and delicious. So, we can look around town sometime soon and see what there is. I don't really think I would be the best judge of what's good and what's not, so we should probably go off of your opinion. I'd offer a home cooked meal, but, well, we both know I wouldn't be the one who cooks it. I'm trying to get better, but I'm not really there yet. Remember last time? In hindsight, I really don't know why I thought all the stuff would go well together just because they all started with R. Anyway, what do you want to do now that you're home? Oh, a reading lesson? Are you sure? I know I need to start learning some of these fancier words, but are you sure you don't want to relax after your trip? Okay, let me go get the book.
A big thank you to the apostles listed on screen, whether they support through Patreon, YouTube memberships, or both. If you would also like to support this channel, there is a link to the Patreon in the description, and the join button for the YouTube membership should be next to the channel name. Though, even a like or a subscribe is more than enough. Thank you again, and I hope to see you next time.